Welcome to our bright green and brown kiwi look today. I have had so much fun doing this look and I really like the outcome of it, and I hope you do as well. If you'd like to see how to get this look, keep watching. I've already primed my eye with Urban Decay Primer's Potion, and I'm going to be using this lime green color in the Mehron Tropical palette as our base. And I'm just going to apply that all over just the lid area. And I'm taking that from the inner corner all the way to the outer V, covering that entire lid. I'm just using this mixed with water. Once I have that applied over my lid, I'm going to go in with my small chisel brush, and I'm just going to hit the edges of that just to smooth them out a bit before we set it with our powder. And I'm not blending it up, I'm just smoothing it back and forth to remove the harshness of that line and give it a little bit more fluidness. Now that I have that on, I'm actually using this lime green color that I've had forever, that I got out of at Hot Topic. This is their Bloody Mary line, but it doesn't really have a name. It just says Pressed Eyeshadows, but it's a very bright lime green color. And we're going to take that color with that same chisel brush, and we're just going to cover all of the green by tapping this on. You don't want to rub it, you want to tap it on, that we put on with the Mehron color. And covering that entire lid. It's kind of like a light brown color, gray color, Earthy by NYX. And I'm going to use a fluffy dome brush, picking some of that up. And I'm just going to apply that right in the crease and brow area. And just using back and forth motions, taking it all the way in and all the way out. And feel free to use little circular motions to buff it out and blend it up. And you actually want to take the color and you're going to actually bring it up a little bit on the inner corner of that eye, so it fills in this area in here. You're still leaving room for your highlight, but we are going to bring it up there a bit. I'm just going to buff out those edges a bit with a clean smoky brush, just the edges. Alright, once you have that on, and we probably will go in and put some more on afterwards. I'm going to use the dark brown color from the 28 Neutral palette, and we're going to apply that to our crease to emphasize that a little bit. And I'm using a angled shader brush. I'm just going to pick up some of that dark brown on there. We're just going to place that right in our crease, making a very defined line. And then blending upward. What's really nice is if you take the bottom angle of this brush and you let that point downward towards your lid, and then you bring it back and forth, it really just does all of the work for you. Now I'm going to go in with the black from the 28 Neutral palette. You can use any matte black that you'd like. And I'm just using a small round contour brush, picking up a little bit of that. And we're just going to put a little bit to gently emphasize the outer corner of our eye, and taking that up into our crease just a little bit. We don't want too much black, but just enough. And again, make sure you're keeping that line, that crease very defined. Basically, we're just cutting that crease. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in with that green, that Hot Topic green, and that same chisel brush we used to apply it initially. And I'm just going to use that to blend that black. You can just go right over that black and it'll help to soften that edge and make it look nice and blended. And I'm going to take that highlight color from our 28 neutral palette, and I'm going to use that for our highlight color right underneath of our brow. I'm bringing that from the very edge of our brow to the outside. I'm going to go in with that same fluffy dome brush, and I'm going to take that dark brown color that we used from the 28 neutral palette, put that on there, and we're just going to use that to pump up our brow bone and crease area. So we're just going to go right over that black, everything that I put, we're going to go back and forth, and we're going to blend that up right into that highlight color. I'm going to bring it up on that inner corner as well. I'm going to go in with Urban Decay's 24/7 liner. This is in Corrupt. And I'm just going to line my lash line and my waterline. I'm dropping everything today. And I'm just going to gently pull this down a little bit. Kind of smoke out that edge. Okay. And I'm actually going to use a new product today that I picked up at the drugstore and I really like. This is Maybeline's Eye Studio Gel Liner. It's in black. It's their 24/7 liner. I've used it about, I guess, maybe 2 days now, and so far I'm very pleased with the stay, the color, everything. I don't use the brush that it came with, but so far so good. I'm really pleased with the liner. So stay tuned on my final thoughts on that. But we are going to use that today. And I'm just taking some on a small angled brush, like so. And we're just going to draw in our line. It goes on very, very smooth, which is great. So now that I have my line applied, I want to show you the lashes that I'm using today. I actually chose to use brown lashes because the Kiwi has that very brown skin as opposed to black lashes. And as you can see, hopefully you can see, I don't know if you can see the color. I did 2 sets of lashes to really give it some thickness and definition. But these are Ardelle's Demi Wispies, and they are in brown. A lot of fun, so something different today. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on, and then I'll be right back. So here is our completed look. I don't know if you're able to really appreciate the lashes, but I did 2 sets of lashes. The brown lashes instead of black to kind of resemble the fuzziness of a kiwi. As far as my eyes, everything stayed the same. All I did is I lined the tight line with that same Corrupt color that we lined our bottom line with. For my cheeks, I used just a little bit of NARS Orgasm blush. I didn't do any contouring today. And my lips are Sparkling Beige by NYX. Their lip gloss with Megashine. And that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this look. I had so much fun. Yeah, definitely wear this out. It's bright, but it's wearable. So I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Take care.